It's a really good charger, right? Yeah.
I don't know. I never actually used it. I was going to.
No, I used it to charge my phone, and then I never really used it.
Well, I was going to use it, but I didn't.
Okay. It's a really good charger. That's why I want it back. It charges so fast.
It's old school.
Alright, blow your phone up too one of these days.
Yeah.
Man, look.
Alright, so we'll do it at the start. So coming up on September 10th, Tom's got a booth. They'll be out
9th, 10th, and 11th.
9th, 10th, and 11th. Tom
I
will
gotta be
be
there on like the 8th, I think.
we'll be out at, where is it?
It's the Cure Cup in Jones, Michigan.
Jones, Michigan.
Michigan
Big
Cure
Cloud is the
Big Cloud
Instagram.
Farm.
Yeah, you can find him on. But there's a competition out there. We both entered. He's going to be out there selling some of the stuff, and me and Rudy and possibly Justin will be out there doing a show. And it's a chance if you want Rudy to test your shit and get his opinion on what he thinks. You know, bring it on out. If you're out there, drop it off. We'll try it out for you right on the spot.
Do a live. Trying it. Review.
Oh yeah,
it.
we'll be all live. I mean, as live as we can be. I gotta figure out, like, power is gonna be an issue. I'll have to actually bring batteries or something to charge my fucking phone.
Excuse me.
What are they called?
Oh, yeah, you might have a battery pack or something.
Yeah, that's what we have.
Oh, why haven't you got one of those yet?
Cause
They make the little magnetic things that you can just...
I don't know, cause I
On the
don't.
back of your phone.
Hi, Uncle Dean.
Yeah.
Hi,
Uncle Dean's here.
Dean.
Did you watch it?
She-Hulk?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
The Shield.
Why not?
The old show, The
Because
Shield.
I want... No, it's
new.
new.
Oh.
I wanted your opinion
No,
first
show.
before I watched it.
FX show.
I'm going to use the trailers to formulate my opinions, but we can talk about it.
I like it.
Just as long as you don't get no
it's just
spoilers. Because I have an opinion on it.
It's just one episode.
But I have an opinion on what it's going to be like
Yeah.
about. I feel like, or maybe me and you already talked about this. I think it's going to be like a way for them to like, I think we already talked about this. The different cameos.
Bring people in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we
but
talked about this.
They're not doing the lawyer show yet. The lawyer show.
I mean, well, it's got like 9 episodes, ain't it?
I don't know.
10
So
episodes.
this one was just basically how
You
she
gotta
got
do
it,
it.
how
Yeah.
different she is.
The origin.
Yeah, the difference between her and Bruce.
I saw a meme about her saying, I can't handle about her handling her anger
Hey, just leave it out there for now.
and how she handles her anger.
All that stuff.
What's up, man?
Just set it right there.
Right here.
No, right outside the door.
We got dirt and shit.
Yep. But we'll see. I mean, it was.
You liked it?
Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
Okay, well.
It's a half-hour show. It's.
Oh, it's only a half hour.
And they didn't do any of the actual, like, the courtroom was literally 5% of it, but I don't think that's going to be the show.
I mean, I think that's going to be like a backbone of it.
Yeah, it's a courtroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a courtroom, and then you'll get flashbacks, and it's going to be fill you in on who these people are. And where they're from and shit. And how they got to where they got to. And
Makes sense.
Bro, you know in the metric system they got 500 plants up there or whatever, but none of the plants count unless they're 8 inches.
yeah, they have to actually be.
And you don't have to tag them till then, so you get to make as many as you want and then just choose the best.
Yeah, you choose the best. That's what they were doing at the.
But they're having problems cloning, so I told them to get an air panel.
Really?
Yeah.
So they need part-time help?
I think they might, because they said to keep it a secret and shit, what's going on. Oh, great.
Well,
But because they don't want no one quitting and shit, like, no one's being hurt because they're bringing me on above everyone else and shit, you know?
why would they?
Dude, one guy's gonna quit.
Really?
Yeah. No one needs help.
And he's the one that's probably the problem.
But it'd be full time though.
Huh?
It'd be full time though. But it's from 6:30 to 2:30 or 2. So it's like, it's not even like, you get the whole day off pretty much after 2:30. Ain't
I
terrible.
miss getting off at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, see, we can go hang out with Justin, or you be down that way.
Yep.
I found out Belief has 2 facilities here. He could probably put you to work though for sure.
I mean,
He's got one's like a 15,000 square foot facility.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's taking over Detroit, he said.
Well, that's not very nice of him. Should leave some for the rest of us.
Rasta takeover, man.
Oh my god, this fucking weather fox.
What?
Fucking with my allergies.
Oh fuck, it's about to storm.
Was it today?
I've been on and off good all day. Like I woke up this morning, I felt fine. I walked to the store, got back from the store. Man, when I tell you my sinuses was going so bananas. Fine, no issues. Paul asked me to go play his lotto. I'm like, okay, I can go do that before I leave to go to the Fox house. I go do that, come back in, allergies kicking right back up. I'm like, oh my goodness, bro. I just went outside again. They start back up again. So it's just like I want to be a hermit and just stay inside and never go outside and do anything.
So the gold, cause
Yeah, push right over my point.
yeah,
No sympathy for me, you ragged bitch.
you're high. I have no sympathy for the high.
He's just complaining because he's high. That's what I was thinking, actually.
Yeah.
Every other day he'd be like, fuck these allergies, I don't give a fuck.
Right, big facts.
So when I went to Goldkind, or when I went to the one that I can't remember the name,
Yeah,
because it was some like
spot.
stupid, it was like a basic generic name. They didn't have shit for clones. Like they had like two of those two of the racks full
Yeah, with the dome.
with the domes and shit, and then this other place, the whole fucking room was packed. Like it had at least 1,000 fucking cuts.
I was gonna say, like, I'd have 500 clones if we could
Oh,
have
they-
500 plants.
They have more than that.
You know, they
That's
don't
what I'm saying.
count.
Yeah, they don't count because they got to do 900 per room. So they got at least 1,000 cuts.
Oh, they were doing that many?
Yeah,
My spot only does 500.
yeah, they do 900. So
Damn, that's big. That's big.
yeah, it was. Well, it's.
Must have been a huge building.
It wasn't. It was decent size. Maybe it was.
I the size of Kmart or some shit. Or half of that.
Oh, I'm like, who the fuck?
It's about the car.
Oh, the wall already leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're in and out.
Yeah, they were
Real
dropping
quick.
off the fucking wall.
Well, they're just
He
like
just stopped
dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. My boss just sent me some shit. He's like, we're gonna get. So he's like, if we get 2 of these, they're 48 clone cider machines, aeroponics.
Huh?
If we get 2 of them, he's like, we'd always have extra and we can wash them in between 2 48 site cloners.
48 sites isn't 500 clones.
No, I know. He just wants to. He don't want 500. They're lucky to have any because they keep killing theirs.
How?
They put too much moisture in them and they don't even spray them on the leaves. They just spray moisture in the dome. Like, dude, you have to spray the leaves. What's going on here? But anyway, yeah, we get 2 of those. Always
That's like-
keep them full.
That's like a basic part of plants. They absorb water through the leaves.
That's 100 plants every 10 days. So once we get caught up, then we can start making extra. Right? So it'll take like 10 days. So because they don't want.
Days depends on the plant.
They don't want big old fucking long roots like I do, and like me and you used to do. Like I'm doing them like we used to do. Like I let them grow in the fucking corner before I take them out.
10 days depends on the cut.
Yeah, well,
Some cuts like to take longer.
yeah.
That's why you do the extra. Rockwool is how I've seen all the other places do it.
Yeah,
Well, the 2 places I went into.
rock wool is good. I just don't want it around because like it's not good for you and shit.
You know they got the new clones that are cocoa for the easy cloner.
Those are wrapper rooters, I think.
No, they're
Oh no, wrapper
the
rooters
plug,
are
the
cheap.
cocoa plugs for the actual easy cloners.
Yeah, and then they go like into the block or something. Oh, you
No,
mean
you
for
just-
ours?
Yeah, I got those down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cocoa, so they're a little plug and they go in. So you just put it right
That's
in the
dope
fucking.
as hell.
They're expensive though.
Oh really? How much?
Yeah,
Of
they're
course.
like 65.
For $50?
Yeah,
Holy cow.
yeah. Where those are $16 for 35,
Yeah, exactly.
or a little less maybe.
Yeah, I told them just get different color fucking things and we can label our things. They usually only want to do like 2 at a time.
You just get the ones that aren't black and you can write right on them. You don't want to reuse them anyway.
Yeah,
Because
I
if you
use
when
them,
you
but it's not good.
no, it's not because it lets in the light. And if you're talking about a situation where you're
They
commercial,
get dirty as fuck too.
you know they have the
Bugs be getting in them and shit.
Ooh.
If you have gnats.
oh yeah.
Because I had gnats that were trying to live in there. Gnats are gone now.
They just want that water. They
Yeah.
don't care where it comes from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're laying their eggs in there though.
Yeah, that's all they want.
I finally started adding nutrients to my fucking cloners.
Yeah. I was telling them at work, like, I don't do shit. I put water in there, I don't use no root gel or nothing.
I didn't either, but I have to start doing it because the lights are so much better that I have compared to like a fluorescent light
Right?
that it causes them to stress the fuck out just to produce roots.
Yeah, you're like
So you need extra
Too
energy
intense,
just
yeah.
to fucking grow roots.
That's not.
Well, because it's a super stressful situation for them to grow roots in the first place. They're
I mean,
popping
I get-
roots out their arm.
Yeah, I get that, but it's still natural.
It's not natural.
Yes, every plant wants to grow. And
Yeah, I get that, but not every plant wants to take another. Like, yes, every cell in a plant can produce every other cell, but
don't want
it's
to.
still a stressful thing for the
Yeah.
plant to go through.
Stressful.
well,
And
growth and reproduction is
Well,
stressful on
it
any
makes them
person.
stronger,
That
man.
is true.
Ask any woman.
Except for a man. Man doesn't have to do
Well,
that.
this is true. Men don't reproduce unless you're a starfish.
Just saying though, we can't be
I mean,
caregivers. Like even my girl can't be a
seahorse.
caregiver. Like to be a trimmer. There's no caregivers allowed in the metric system at all.
Yeah, I know.
So that's fucked.
I was just speaking to the fact that reproduction is natural.
They didn't tell me that at the other places. They didn't even mention it.
So I was looking it up and shit. I'm just like, I don't know, unless they consider it a processor. Then maybe, yeah, it says processors can't be caregivers. But then
Well,
I asked
trimming
my
it-
buddy, and he's like, he knows a lot of the shit. He's like, most companies don't want you to do that, but he didn't say it was illegal.
Yeah, most companies, they want you to not.
So I don't know what's gonna happen with that. But I told him, fuck the caregiver shit.
Well, I think I have one patient left. She's,
I know, I got like 2 patients, and only one of them buys weed anyway. Like, what the fuck? I don't even need to be a caregiver. They ain't buying it.
yeah.
The fuck's the point of having 12 pounds at home or whatever?
Right on them dispensaries.
Yeah, it'll fade.
Huh?
It's the selection.
Yeah, they want that variety.
Dude,
That's
I
the
got
number one thing that I hear most people
14
say.
times at my house. I got a list for my customers.
Well, I mean, there are people that I know that would fuck with you probably.
But I'm too far away and shit. There's
I was
always
about to say, but
something.
mostly everybody I talk to, that's the thing they say. Man, you got so much selection when you go to the dispensary. You can get this, you can get that. I'm like,
Candies, yeah. It's just the whole experience. That shit wears off over 2 years or something.
I don't
I'll
need
be
that.
right
That's
back
what I was about to
into
say. I don't
cheap
need that.
shit on the street.
I just need something tastes good. It's gonna get me high.
Yeah, give it 2 years. They'll be booming on the street.
That's all I need.
Yeah, that's the problem. The dispensary doesn't taste good.
And it's overpriced.
Well, it doesn't when you develop a taste for weed.
When real weed,
But if
if
you
you've
smoke
never
if you
tasted
smoking
it,
street shit and then you smoke some shit from the dispensary, you gonna feel like you leveled up. You just are, cause I get the appeal. I have smoked ditch weed before when I was.
oh,
in,
I get you. You mean the shit that they're getting for their shit weed they're already getting? From
Yeah, the
there.
nickel bags
Yeah.
that you getting that look like
Yeah,
a
you
clumped
buy it
up
for
ball
$40
of
yeah.
something brown, and you try to break it apart, and it's like a fucking brick.
Oh,
Like-
Mexican swag, yeah.
I've gotten those before, so I noticed like when you get in the dispensary and you looking at buds, they got these colors and shit, and it look like shit you done seen on the internet. So you like, oh shit, like they.
I know. I see it.
That feeling will wear off and you're like, damn, the street shit's better for
It's
cheaper.
not even about the feeling. It's about the changing of the guard to if we can actually get some fucking headway in this goddamn government to where we could actually compete,
Yeah,
That's
that's so
the
much
problem.
regulations. If we could sell our shit to the dispensary, we'd be
or
fine.
even open up shop. You know what I'm saying? Even if we could just open up a fucking
Like
shop.
just open up your own storefront.
Yeah.
Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, why does there have to be a special license?
Because they want a piece of what you selling and all this other. I mean, but they could even have you register your storefront.
They would get more money if they did it.
That's what I was about to say. They could have you register your storefront, and then
Right.
you can still pay taxes and stuff like normal.
You want
Yeah.
to sell
Your
one bag
sales
of
and
weed
shit.
for 500 an ounce, or you want to sell 1,000 bags for 100 ounce? What's getting you more money?
And then you could, and then not to mention, getting a storefront would also give you the ability to advertise, and you could then you could market and do stuff like that. But you can't. I mean,
Because
as
if
a
I
caregiver and a
hold on.
patient, you can't like advertise or market to people like you just. People come to you that want to buy weed and
have to know
have
you
cards,
and shit.
right? They have to know you.
Yeah, they literally have to know who you are, not just drive by.
They be selling that shit through the mail all the fucking time. Though.
Right, and then you have to go with the person to like get it documented that you're their caregiver, or can they go do it on their own? But however, you have to do that. Whereas opposed to if you had your own storefront, you could get people that were coming from wherever, people that live in the area. There's no limit. There's no limit on the. I mean, if it's,
Then
you make too much money.
Word to mouth will build.
Just set up a seed fucking store, and then whoever comes in, be like, y'all want some weed?
I know, right? You got a medical license.
Fuck that, you don't need one. And
I mean, this is true.
Michigan
But I guess
recreational.
Just the
if you're not-
difference between
if you're
rec
not
and
looking for
medical
more
is tax.
patients, I guess that wouldn't matter.
The difference is tax.
16%.
You pay more tax if you're a rec.
So then that's what you want, be
What?
recreational.
You want rec so everyone that's 21 and up can come through,
Mm-hmm.
and not just the private class that can
If you had
afford
a
it.
seed bank,
I'm gonna see what Vegas is about in February.
Yeah, they have shops just like everywhere else.
Yeah, I'm going to
It's
Vegas.
legal
in
as fuck.
February.
You're 21 and older, you
Yeah,
go there.
and I can't wait.
Yeah.
I
I heard it's nice. You can just send it back to me.
Hmm?
We'll have you send it back. I'll send you with like $200 and have it sent back.
not that much,
Ow.
dude. It's probably all garbage. Just send it with like 100 or something.
Yeah, well, it's gonna cost fucking $80 an eighth.
What you mean send it back?
No, it's only like 60, I think.
Or is it 60?
Probably something like that.
Mail it.
I can just mail it to you.
Why not?
Yeah, you can mail weed. We mail weed all the time. I mail it to Florida.
You just you're going there, so you take a package with you pre-set up, and then throw it in there, and I'll throw some discs in there, and you throw it in there, and it'll be like you're shipping discs.
Okay, well you set the package up
Yeah,
and
I
I'll
don't
do
care.
it.
Oh shit.
They got Dakota so many fucking times.
I swear to God, I glued this thing. I
You
glued
did.
this thing. And then I was careless with the pan and I smacked it down and it, again.
You gotta use that
This.
Gorilla Glue. The shit that the girl used on her hair.
You ever see that Bob's Burgers where they're gooping everyone? The what's the one with the ears?
Oh yes, Goop. Yeah, I remember
And he
that.
gets stuck on the fucking toilet.
Yes,
That show is
that is bro. This is a good show. We talk about it so much at work. The other day we were talking about the episode when the whole episode's a fight between him and her because he can whistle and she can't, and because she can roll her R's and he can't. That man, it's such a funny show. I wish they'd went with the original premise of them being cannibals. I wouldn't have had an issue with that.
Is that really the original premise?
It was, yeah, they were originally supposed to be cannibals.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't have had an
never
issue with
fucking-
that.
Yeah, you wouldn't have. But it
They'd
had to
be
be an
serving
adult
out
swim.
people burgers.
Yeah, I wouldn't have had an issue with that. But I see why people did, though.
Yeah. It would have lost a lot of the audience if they did that.
You think?
It was so funny.
They
Like
would have
that's
gained audience they don't have too.
that
so
is true.
I don't know
That is
what's-
true. They would have gained definitely a new audience. It's just so funny. though.
Whatever's
It
on
is.
that
It's a good
list.
one.
The way they can turn
Whenever
a
I just wanna watch
phrase and a
something and
pun.
just chill out, like Solar Opposites, Rick and Morty, Bob's Burgers, something
Mhm.
like that.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness, this is Gene for me. I love Gene.
Yeah, Gene is it.
Mm-hmm. And then, oh my goodness, Fox, every time he, whenever he fart or something and they are, Gene! Mm-hmm.
I love Gene.
I don't know why, but that takes me out every time. I'm sorry, my bad. He on the phone. That takes me
I
out.
wish I could get high off cookies like that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I have to eat them.
I like zone out and then I go to bed.
I have to eat a lot of them. Like,
Yeah, me too.
Cause
Mostly I just wait for my period and take them for pain because
Yeah.
they're so good for pain.
Yeah, they make me fall asleep.
We got so many cookies for that festival, dude.
Do you?
We already got like 7 dozen or something, and she's making like 7 more dozen.
Damn.
We're gonna give them out for free, like have little samples. Anyone that's in there is gonna be, like over 18 or with a rep card
Right,
or a
right.
med card or 21. You just have samples sitting there, like I want these cookies. Y'all don't even know.
you want these cookies? Take
You
these
want 'em,
cookies.
bro.
Take these cookies.
Like little mini, like 1 bites.
Yeah. Just put them 1 into 4 or something. I don't know.
That's the long
Or
game.
just make them Steve size. They're tiny
That's
as
the
fuck.
that's the long game play. Cause then you gotta wait on them to work
Yeah, I
out.
make them about an ounce.
Yeah,
Tiny
that's
little
it.
baby
Have you ever
Yeah.
making your homemade ones?
Yeah.
Dude, those were chronic.
Wait a minute, Fox. What size? What size you say you make your cookies?
About
1 ounce.
1 ounce.
Oh, Fox.
She makes them fucking.
That's why I'm
Well,
so
I
high.
think these are pretty decent size.
Yeah,
gonna
they're
be
not too
Let me
big.
see that size too.
Oh, they're making some.
They're gonna make, you
Yeah,
know,
that's
bigger
about the
than
size I
Steve
made
sells, but
That's about the size I made mine.
Somebody told me a cookie story the other day, and I can't remember who it was.
oh
Someone
my god,
got
I'm so in
fucking
love with
wrecked.
these. It's like ridiculous.
Wrecked.
If I didn't already, like,
Oh, my friend, we
say
went to a
only
concert.
girls go up here, I would buy. There's so many of them, but they're all guys. There's only one other girl, and it's from an anime I don't really watch. Actually, I lied. I just bought the Insect Hashira, but that was the only other one available. So I'm glad I put her over here and kept Demon Slayer together. She is adorable. Oh my god.
Fox, you want to talk about a show that I just picked up that I like?
Ted Lasso?
No. Great try though. Now I know you're gonna be apprehensive at first, but I just need you to give it a try. Give it a try. It's on Netflix, and it's. I didn't care. I think it might be Japanese, but it is a Asian show about an autistic attorney. Fox. I watched the first episode and I was hooked. I was hooked.
What?
It's just so, it's good. It's just like, I don't even know how to describe it. I've only watched 1 episode and when I was in the Uber on the way over here, I was thinking about getting back home to continue watching it. It's just good. It's so good. Like she's autistic and she's got these little quirks, but she's like this brilliant attorney that graduated top of her class. It's Fox. It's good.
Sometimes only the good episode be the first one.
No,
Then
I
be
got
shit.
I got a feeling about this one, Fox. I'm telling you. And Fox, you know I'm a TV critic. I'm not usually wrong.
I watched Uncharted.
Did you like it?
Yeah, the movie.
Yeah, I did.
My
I
girl
thought
wanted to
it
watch
was
that.
decent. I liked it.
I thought it was fun.
He wasn't really. I mean, he
No
didn't really give me
action.
Nathan Drake for me, but
If you don't know the game is basically.
No, I played it. What do you mean?
Oh yeah, so yeah, it's a
I'm
pretty
on with the
decent-
Dakota and shit.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He's not really Nathan Drake, but
Yeah, I love the game is fun as fuck.
he's like Nathan Drake's little brother.
Oh,
I
that's
would
the base.
say.
That's
No.
what it's based on.
He is.
No,
Hey, the other one was Sam. I think it was a prequel.
I mean he doesn't embody the character in the game.
Oh, because
To me,
he's
he
young.
comes off like his little brother.
Well,
He's
he-
young as hell.
It's part
But
one. What
It
about?
doesn't even feel like an origin though.
Well, it felt like because he's 25 when it happened, so it feels like it's like
Yeah,
kind of
pretty
a.
young.
He's just meeting Sully.
Yeah.
They're building. It's their first time doing anything together, so it's like kind of feels like a.
Yeah, so they had to leave room for the next ones and shit.
I guess. I mean, I liked it though. It was alright.
Hey, babe, I think the food is
But
here.
it's all action and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, some good action scenes. Like, well, you know, of course,
Not
Tom Holland being Spider-Man.
Yeah, he doesn't. It definitely
he's really
plays
good
off
with
the
action
game.
scenes.
A lot of like the action scenes are basically him jumping around, parkouring, and
Right.
doing the shit he does.
I mean, he does fight.
He does well. Yeah, he's not shooting people like you do in the game. Because in the game, he's cold blooded.
Right. Yeah, he shoot and kill people, but he fight.
He gets there near the end where it's like, yeah, he's like, fuck it.
Next one, he's gonna turn evil then.
It's not
man.
evil. It's
No,
just
not evil, just cold blooded.
Willing to kill bad guys.
that understands that he doesn't have a choice.
That's the one trope of good guys that people be hesitant to do because killing is such a bad thing. But sometimes some bad guys need to be killed.
Well, it's more about are they trying to kill you?
Well, that's the
Yeah.
thing. When the bad guys are trying to kill you, they need to be killed.
Yeah, exactly.
Or when they're trying to kill mass numbers of people.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like, those are not people that are redeemable.
Man, they need to die.
Right, if you have a plan to kill the entire world, you're not redeemable. You're not gonna change and say, "Oh, I saw the error in my ways." No, like
You don't deserve no mercy.
Right.
No
Once
quarter, man. No
once you
quarter.
make it to that point, the entire world needs to die, and at my hand.
Shit.
Yeah, I think you're too far gone at that point.
I knew it'd be taken care of. You can put it in a nice little box. Which, I need to keep it for
Put a bunch of famous dust in
Where my phone at? Because I ain't even keeping up with the comments and then.
There is no comment.
No, it's not a box.
It's Uncle Dean.
Oh, we on YouTube. Oh, you saying there? I know because they're on.
Yeah, it's
there.
just Uncle Dean.
Where my phone at?
Well, here's your seasoned fries. I think they're curly fries.
Oh, it just.
Ew. Marlon Asher, that's good. No, that Nicky T dude is a judge for our stuff,
Who's
dude.
Nicky T?
He's a famous Ganjier dude. He's a teacher for the Ganjier program. He used to work with Frenchy Cannoli and shit.
Really?
Yeah. He's gonna be a judge in our weed we entered, along with Mindo Boys. Fang is from
How do we find out what they thought?
Sage Green Genetics.
What's famous sauce?
I'm gonna go talk to the judges.
Italian.
Motherfucker. Like, what'd you think of that blue bottle I gave you? Because mine's the only blue one, I'm sure.
Like he's gonna remember that.
They might.
Mike,
Good fries.
It's the winner.
you want ketchup?
Yeah, gave us all
Nah,
this
yeah, they
ketchup.
probably won't remember the chemicals. They're gonna be smoking. Probably won't even look at the bottle. Someone else will roll them for them.
Yeah. That's kind of the point. The bottles are supposed to be not memorable.
They're unmarked. Don't matter if they're memorable.
Oh, I didn't know it had tomatoes on it.
T-Dog, the artist. Y'all know who T-Dog is?
No, who's T-Dog?
And Sapo.
I know Sapo.
Yeah.
Did you hear what I did to Sapo?
No.
Oh, man. You were there, weren't you?
Yeah.
You remember that look on his face?
Mm-hmm.
So, I sat next to him. I sat at a table next to his table where he was spotted up at the Hash Bash Cup,
Yeah.
waiting for my award. I
Yeah.
gave him a joint.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's the one that took in, like, he's the one that I gave the stuff to. And he gave it to them.
Oh, okay.
Some shit like
Right
that.
on.
Or something. I don't know. Anyways, I met him once. So I gave him a joint of Deadhead. A, normal size doobie of Deadhead. I come up to see how the Deadhead was. And he had like a half a joint left. And just the look on his face like, I don't
Done.
know. Because he's like dad smoker. But that half a joint fucking destroyed him.
Nice.
Dude, he was
Yeah, he's gonna be judging, bro.
good. I wish we were judges.
Judge Strains, which is that dumbass.
Judge not unless ye not be judged.
Yeah, I want to be a judge.
Jury and executioner.
Big Cloud Farm family.
Who?
Big Cloud Farm family, the people we give it to.
Yeah, that's definitely the whole family.
Over the Moon, Amiri Carter, Medical Mondays, Vincent Gordon.
And do you watch that Medical Mondays?
Nah. Vincent Gordon must be famous though, 'cause he's second. What's Medical Mondays? That YouTube shit?
Yeah, they just talk.
I think they wanted me to be on there or some shit maybe. I think someone was talking to me about from there.
I don't know. I've never been on.
There was some YouTube spots I was like, nah, man, I don't can do interviews and shit.
Interviews?
Yeah.
They don't do interviews. They just have people on to chat with them. And it's all Zoom.
Yeah, Zoom. That's what I was. Yeah. I think my buddy was on that one. Maybe that's why I know it.
See, that's what makes us
Let me
different.
see if I'm fucking subscribed.
We do this shit face to face. And that's how I think we want to do it, even if we get people who are fucking, you know.
Live and in color.
Uh-huh.
We're old school, bruh.
But they're all dab guys, too.
And we can order dabs from Belief. I got his cell phone number now.
Who?
Belief. Oh, Rock's the guy.
I don't want no dab.
But, no, I'm saying to review on the show.
I don't want no that.
Just to review, man. I don't want none either, really. I told him, like, man, you give me a fucking eighth, I'll fucking, it'll last me 2 years. Like, I don't fucking dab that shit.
No. It's too boring.
Don't last long enough.
Right.
There's no ritual. The ritual is like crackhead shit.
It is.
I mean,
I feel like a fucking.
I didn't say he was lying. It was just funny.
You feel like a junkie doing that shit.
It's like this junky looking motherfucker right here.
Fuck you.
Dude, yeah, you look strung out. And I think
I got your junkie.
this is the one I watched. I Can THC channel.
Who?
I Can.
Yeah.
I Can THC. My buddy was on that doing a real long interview and shit. And they're talking about all kind of technical growing shit. Like, man, I talk about that shit all day. I'm trying to teach the people at work and shit.
Yeah, who wants to, like, I mean, if you're dealing with it, then that's That's.
And I do it online too. People
Why don't they
text
don't?
me.
That should be something that you already have the money invested in a camera system. There's no reason you shouldn't be live streaming everything that's happening in the
Because they're in
garage.
the middle of nowhere. We're lucky we're in like a hot spot. Michigan and New Cali for breeders and shit.
No, I'm talking. What I mean is,
Go to festivals and shit maybe?
no, I mean the grow op that you're going to, the one that I was in, has a $20,000 fucking camera system. They all do.
Oh, the grow op?
Yes. So what they do is they should stream it, the whole thing. Just constantly stream it.
That'd be boring as fuck. No one would watch that.
Doesn't people will though? People
You
watch
think
the
no one would
stupidest
watch
shit.
that?
People
People
sorry.
watch.
As we're saying it in my head, I'm like, they're watching this.
I mean, but we're not that watching this. Shut the fuck up.
Boring shit ever. Y'all are just eating.
Right. Now, that's the thing I was just thinking about. I was like, oh, it's been a minute since I ate on camera.
Same.
But, it's just, it depends. Because people will watch an hour, 2 hours of ASMR. And that's just people making weird ass fucking noises.
There's a
Oh,
pizza
yeah.
place that does it.
No, they're like whacking off when they watch that. Come on, let's be
You-
honest.
You upload it on Twitch.
I would not deny that.
Took them that long to come, that's all.
I mean, some people watch it for insomnia.
Okay.
Really?
Tell yourself that.
You had to have them go to sleep. Some people say it's good for that because it's boring.
I listened to like a dissertation about calculus or something.
I mean, if you're listening to it at a low level, technically that would be ASMR.
That sounds actually good. Next time you get to sleep.
Sorry,
Yeah,
it'd be like
sometimes.
watching women's basketball. I tried. I really did. It's the playoffs, and I still was like, this ain't working for me.
There's
What
one
was the score
sound.
at the end? Like 50 to 20?
No, there's 4 points.
There's one sound that I like that I guess for me would be my favorite ASMR, and that's women fingernails.
What, clicking together?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst.
No, I love it. I don't.
Sarah used to do that shit. Oh, it'd be.
I love. I don't know why.
Stop that shit.
I don't know why. Couldn't tell you. I love to hear that. And then there's this one lady. She does ASMR, and she be like, she be dragging her fingernails on the mic.
Yeah. Is that the one that was on Tosh?
Hell yeah.
See, that's why my internet game has suffered. Having no Tosh online or Tosh 1.0 to
I
watch.
thought he was just on MTV now.
Has he switched?
Yeah, he's just on MTV.
Really?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
That was maybe that's ridiculousness or something.
Yeah,
no, that's always been on that. No, Tosh did go over.
Yeah, ridiculousness has always been on MTV.
Tosh went over, man.
I can look that up. I was just about to say.
Yeah, look it up.
Yeah, he was MTV, bro.
You'll figure it out faster with your fucking phone than I will with this computer.
I don't think
He
made a lot of
he
things.
said he was supposed to fucking, because he would. They never announced where he was going.
Yeah, they couldn't. But I don't think he's done a lot since the pandemic.
Probably not.
Like one season, maybe.
Because that ridiculousness is stupid as this.
Yeah, he doesn't. He ain't got nowhere yet.
This aimed at a younger audience.
That's fucking weird. The dude's just not funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rob did it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some of the videos be.
Yeah, some of the videos be funny, but then he talks. It's like,
You stupid.
You got some
And
cool ass.
That's what I
guests,
think.
though,
And then that girl, Chanel, she not funny to me either.
with that crazy ass laugh.
in my head, I think just that. You stupid.
That Kelly, blonde.
Hmm? Yeah.
duo.
I don't like her either. And then,
Yeah, they should kick him off and just have
I'm not in the skating culture, so
have the other dude be the host.
I was never.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah, I was never really a Rob Dyrdek fan to begin with.
He made DC shoes, man. He's a legend.
I mean, he was a legend, but to be fair,
Is he? Why is he a legend?
he made DC shoes. You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah.
You act like
I mean, but the reason I do know this, the one little toe that I dipped in, the skater world, I used to play Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's the dopest fucking.
That's as far as it
Man.
went, though. I never.
That's what I was about to say. That's as far as it went, though, for me.
Because
Yeah.
skateboards are not like.
Break your ankle.
Yeah, I wasn't getting on no skateboard. I was a rollerblader.
Even then, I was bad at that.
We had that Tony Hawk demo and we like broke it. We found this little glitch where you could just go back and forth and keep sliding and doing tricks and rack the score up, long, more than they could count. It
Oh, wow.
was dope. We played that shit forever.
You're right. Because when that
I
was
was a beast in that game.
that was 99.
It sounds about right.
Nah, 98, 97 maybe.
I mean,
Yeah, I think it was because I think I was still in high school.
I was about to say that sounds like about the right time because that would have put me at about 9, 10, 11, somewhere around that
Yeah, I
range.
was in like 10th grade and shit.
So yeah, that'd have
Maybe
been
9th. No,
that'd have been right
it was
around the
10th
time
or
I was
11th.
playing that.
So yeah, it probably was
I mean,
98.
it takes you 2 seconds.
Hmm?
2 seconds. To
96 or 98. Oh,
To look
okay.
what? Oh,
Look up whether or not what year was.
When did Tony Hawk come out? Pro Skater. Oh, what the hell? They didn't even flatten out.
No, because I didn't use all purpose. I used high glue. And
Flour?
some wheat. Yeah,
Nice.
high glue and some
Sarah's always mad ours flatten out too much.
whole
Oh, my
wheat
shit.
white.
well, I got around that. When I make mine, I mash them a little bit flatter.
Oh.
Just because I like that cookie shape.
You don't like the bake shape.
Yeah, those are more like bakery style homemade shit.
Right.
I want to make some damn brownies. There's some fucking weed in it.
Brownies are good. It's been a minute.
I'm just gonna sell them. I ain't gonna eat them. That shit hooks me up for like 24 hours or something.
It's 1999.
Yeah, I thought, okay. I just remember not being able to play it very much because I would have to go to because I didn't have I didn't even have a stable house.
Uh-oh, something's going down. Right over it.
So owning a fucking PlayStation at that time. I mean, I did buy a fucking Dreamcast with my rent money when it came out.
I used to fuck with the Dreamcast.
Dude, we rented one.
Man.
We rented the Dreamcast from a place that had a Japanese. We played Sonic like a year before it came out in the U.S.
Oh,
Because
no
the thing about it,
It came out in Japan, and then we had to wait. And we went and got some company had it or some video store.
Yeah,
the thing that people don't want to admit, Sega's catalog was kind of goated. Just a little bit. Because when I had my Sega Dreamcast, I played the fuck out that bitch.
That's the first time I learned.
What happened to him though?
That Techno Super Bowl.
Man, Sega had games on games on games. I don't know what happened to them bitches though.
I mean,
For the time, they were killing.
I mean, Nintendo's just a bigger name.
I know, you remember that one?
Will always have Sony behind it, so.
PlayStation
Road Rash.
Hmm.
Road Rash was the shit. You get that code with the fucking super bike.
Yeah, Road Rash was another one. See there?
Yeah.
did you have them when you were a kid?
That's why I
What?
had Sega.
Games?
Mm-hmm. I had pretty much every system that came out except a Nintendo 64.
Cause you had to pick though, didn't you? You could have only had the Super Nintendo or the Sega, cause that'd be both out at the same
Well, I
time.
mean, it's kind of I got one pretty much every year. Like I got a.
Oh, so you would get. Okay,
I got the Sega, the regular original Sega, and then I got the Sega Dreamcast. But I mean, it started out with like the Atari. My dad, well, that was a gift from my dad.
Something he probably had when he was young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I got the regular Nintendo, then the Super Nintendo. I had the Sega Dreamcast. I had a PlayStation 1, 2. I bought my own PlayStation 3 and 4. I had
That's all of them. Shit.
I had the first Xbox.
Oh yeah, the Xbox.
Yeah, I pretty much had every console to come out except for Nintendo 64. Excuse me.
That's like one of the best fucking games done.
Man,
So, you remember that video with the
Mario
kid?
Kart.
Mario Kart was that deal. That's the one I wanted to play.
Play that shit for hours.
The first viral video with the kid that rips open the thing and he sees the game. He's like, oh.
Oh yeah, Christmas present.
For the NES.
Oh
That
yeah,
shit
yeah.
actually happened to me. Like, there's no video of it. But it was like,
It was a prank.
last gift. Because that was the real gift. The kid got whatever. So it was the last gift of the fucking thing. It was one of those hidden gifts that wasn't under the tree.
Yeah, they did
Got-
that shit to me every year.
Got brought
bro.
up, but it was my grandpa, my mom's
Oh.
dad, that did it.
Oh really?
Yeah. So he got it, and it was like, oh, it's the Nintendo NES.
Damn, you must have lost your mind.
April. By April, I don't even think it made it to my fucking birthday, to be honest with you. I don't think it made it
4
to March.
months.
3
3 months.
March.
What happened?
My dad tossed it in the trash.
Get out of here.
I'm not fucking
What
with
a
you.
dick.
It was a fucking $300, $500 at the time.
What the fuck?
Because it was
for?
the fucking...
Oh, the Duck Hunt game.
It was everything. It was this complete system that they came out with when they came out with
Would
it.
you like the house on fire or something?
No.
You
He didn't want a
kill
fucking
somebody?
electric... He didn't want an electric babysitter during the summer.
No.
To be
That's the
honest
sole
with you,
reason.
No, it's because he
played
didn't
on
like
too
my
much.
no, it's my grandpa. Him and my grandpa didn't get along at all.
I would say like fuck that guy. Fuck
Yeah,
his
come to find,
purpose.
I thought it was just because he was a dick,
Showing me up.
and he didn't like me. But the reality is he hated my grandpa because, come to find out, from what I understand, they had some kind of Robin or not Robin. What's the fucking stupid couple from Shakespeare?
Oh, Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet thing, because my dad grew up on one side of Crooks, and they grew up on the other side.
Yeah, I get
But the
it.
side that my dad grew up on was still a normal side. Like, it was still the same wealth as the other side. It's just my dad's
Perception.
dad had got the house because it just happened to work out. I don't know why he got the house. I'm assuming my uncle who owned the bit, because my grandfather was a dude who worked in who built houses for the union type shit. That's not who lived in this neighborhood. My uncle was a dude who owned the fucking factory that made the parts
Man, he owned the factory.
He owned the factory. Yeah, they were making fucking.
Oh yeah, and then your other grandpa had like a helicopter or something.
Yeah, that's what I say. Well, my dad's
I
side.
was like, damn.
So my dad's side is mom and dad who are basically
Helicopter.
they retire on Social Security because he works as a fucking carpenter his whole life.
Right.
You know.
Chilling out, yeah.
Yeah, where my mom's side, that's the grandfather that had the plane. He moved out, left the city, moved out to fucking
Trying to get rich.
Waterford area, White Lake actually. Oh, he got rich. He made $1 million
That's pretty dope.
By the time my mom passed away, he had made $1 million and retired and shit.
Hell yeah.
But lost it all to the stupid bets and
Oh, he's gambling?
no stock market.
Investing?
Yeah.
That's gambling.
It's gambling. So yeah, they cooked a little.
I done gambled on Bitcoin and lost
11
fucking
minutes.
hundreds of dollars.
Hundreds of dollars.
Oh god damn it, bro.
Fuck yeah.
Well, you got, I don't know. So, but you got to also understand, when they left Michigan, they lost the insurance they had, so they were paying $2,500 a month for insurance. My grandma said by the end it was like
you're
it
broke
was
from
$5,000 a year just in healthcare. Because
Yeah.
my grandfather had like multiple heart attacks,
Yeah, right. You needed a lot
stroke.
of shit going
Yeah,
on.
he was still smoking cigarettes too.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he smoked till the end. Never gave it up.
Speaking of old people doing reckless things,
Yeah, they be
What
doing
did Paul
crazy
do?
shit
No.
with people.
Oh,
What?
we old.
that was a good one, bitch. But did you hear about what this old lady did? This 78-year-old lady driving her fucking car through the mall.
No way. I thought it was my little cart I was in.
They
What?
told this bitch it was a 78-year-old woman driving. And she was trying to get to the Apple store, which I'm still trying to figure out at 80 years old what the fuck you need with the Apple store. But
Apple's been around for.
She needs
since
fiber,
the
bro.
80s. She could have been a fangirl when she was in the 50s.
Apple has been out long enough to where if she's one of those
She
78-year-old
probably
people that has an
wanted a real-
iPhone and all that shit, then she shouldn't need to go in the store.
You guys are fucked
She
up.
should know how to use a computer to get it fixed or
Nah,
whatever the case.
dude.
But however,
She
She
tried
asked for
going to a
directions.
real Apple store. She wanted a real Apple
okay,
store.
and that's fine. But that's fine. What
Was it
came
here?
next was not fine. I don't know where it was.
Oh.
But she
Probably in Florida.
asked for directions to the Apple store. The lady gave her directions. Instead of getting out her car, she drove her car through the parkway from the garage into the mall and drove her car. You know the upper level walkway when you
Yeah.
walk around going through the store. She was driving her car on that
No way.
until she got stopped, and the cops had to basically escort her driving. They basically escorted her out of the mall, had her drive her car out the mall as they escorted her, and then they revoked her license, I think.
I hope so. Jesus.
Hey, you want to roll on?
That's funny, Fox.
It is funny.
Old people.
There was a time where 78-year-olds
Yeah,
were not
watch out
driving.
for seeds though.
Okay. Did you watch Daybreak yet or Day Shift yet?
Is that a
Or
movie?
am I not supposed to like Jamie Foxx? I don't know.
Oh wait, I ain't watched that yet.
I liked it. It was fun.
I gotta get it to go.
It's got that one dude who always plays. He's like one of those really smoking hot dudes that always plays a nerdy dude. Usually alongside Zach Braff.
What?
About that Woodstock documentary.
I didn't watch it. No.
That was dope.
Was
That
it?
was pretty cool, man.
I have a friend who
It
was
wasn't-
there.
Nah, I
The
watched that too.
last one, because I didn't know there was 3. I thought there was only 2.
Oh no, he was at the first one.
No, this one's about the third one.
Oh no, the second one, because the first one is in
Yes.
the 60s.
The second one is what I thought it was going to be about, but it wasn't.
It's about the one after that, the 99s.
Mm-mm. Oh yeah, I think it was 99. I
'Cause the
think
one-
there was 3 of them. Yeah, there's 3 of them.
Yeah, 96 there's one, 99.
Yeah, 96 was like the Mudfest.
Yeah.
But this one is the 99.
Yeah, that's the one he went to.
You talking about him?
Dude.
Yeah, Dave Franco.
You gotta watch that. It's pretty good.
Oh, that's James Franco's brother, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's so fucking familiar looking. So he got all the James Franco roles because James Franco's hated on now. He did something.
Wouldn't be mad about it. Look, bro, you shouldn't have fucked up.
What'd he do?
I'm not entirely sure. I haven't like canceled him or nothing, but I mean James Franco really exists on like a fringe part of my peripheral because the last thing he was in that I liked was 127 Hours, I think.
I never saw that.
No, that one
where he had
movie,
to
James
cut his
Franco.
own arm off.
It's the one where they're all running over the
The
end of the
interview,
world.
man. The interview is like he's great in that. Every fucking every scene, like his facial expressions are funny as hell.
Yeah, the interview is pretty good. So is fucking End of Days or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, I forgot about that too.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
did forget about that one. Best hybrid. Look, that's the category we're in right there.
We are, yeah. I also got one at Best for Indica too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Disaster Artist.
You
That was the
should've
last movie he was in.
What'd you put in Indica?
Fuego.
Oh, cool. Nice, very nice. You probably win that shit too. You gotta get a seed company going. If people are gonna want seeds when you win all these fucking awards. The shit you made.
I'm actually taking some cherry lime runs that I have downstairs right now and turning it into a mail. I'm gonna put it outside, collect this pollen.
Yeah, might as well, man. It only takes a couple weeks. I'm gonna put a couple mails out there. Everything's flowering outdoors right now.
Yeah.
You got to come see me every time you go outside and come back in.
Yeah, she gotta make sure you knew she was here. You didn't know?
I didn't. But I
Oh,
do
Mike's
now.
here.
Oh, I never seen this video.
What?
I wish I could get a full screen. I don't know how to use phones.
I might actually live to see tomorrow now, honey.
You feel better now?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they're gonna have. I seen they had chicks with like white t-shirts and they're getting them all wet and shit.
Oh,
They
Lord.
have like a big ass water slide and shit.
Where?
At Big Cloud Farms. Wait till you see the overview of it. It's fucking gigantic. They showed it at the beginning, so you have to watch it again.
I did see it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Probably a short one there.
It was like the big.
Yeah, it's all outdoors and shit. And it's just like, it's gonna be a good time, bro. 3 days. People are just camp out for 3 days and make it like a hippie fest. People are gonna be selling shrooms and shit. Because you're allowed to sell shrooms at the booth.
Yeah.
Oh,
People are gonna
okay.
be fucked up, like walking around. It'll be fun just to watch them.
Right.
People
People
watch.
watch. Yeah, that does sound like a great people watching event.
Doesn't ever sound like fun to me.
Why?
I don't know. Cause it's like,
People are interested.
are they?
Dude, it's so fun. Didn't you
At least
people
looking.
watch in Europe with all the tourists?
No.
You were just too high.
I was too high.
At least
looking at
interested in
everything
looking.
else. I was the one being watched.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, it was. I'm the high one. Every time I rolled the joint, you know, people were like, "What the fuck is this dude doing?"
Junkie.
Yeah, pretty much. Even in the smoke shops, man, they look at you funny.
Yeah. I don't even pay attention. I don't know who's looking at me.
Oh, I don't. After a while, you stop paying attention, but at first, you notice it. You're like,
Nah, I never care what people think. Just live my life.
care is not the right word. Notice and care.
I don't
aren't the same.
notice then.
Yeah, notice is just because again, I'm the sativa high that I'm smoking is
Yeah.
different than what I'm used to, and I haven't been high for a week
Make you paranoid.
because I've been smoking shit weed with Brian
whole
in fucking
week.
Sweden.
Yeah, I've never gone through that.
You know, and I get there and it's like the fucking I'm just smoking. Like I'm gonna get as much in as I can. To the point where I'm like, I wish I'd just gone home from here. I don't want to go back to Sweden just to fucking fly home after 2 days, and I gotta fucking
Jones out.
Jones out for 2 days. It's like I should have just left from here. It's quicker too. It's only like 6 hours.
Hmm?
6 hour flight from New York, right?
No, it's 6 hours there. It takes like 8 hours to get back because the wind pushes you there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jet stream and all
So
that.
3 movies.
Something like that. Maybe 7 hours.
Yeah.
I wanted to go to Thailand next, man. So
They legalized it.
I know a guy there, and he owns a fucking building where he sells weed, I think, or seeds in Bangkok. And he's like, yeah, dude, you can get some really good shit here, but it's like pretty expensive. I'm like, how much? And he's like, $10 a gram or something like that, maybe 20.
Oh shit.
But some Thai shit, like some real land raised Thai.
Yeah.
Like there's, he said they have some indicas, but I was like, man, it'd be crazy sativa. I'd probably like, lose my mind there, be all paranoid and jump off a building.
I don't know if you jump off building.
Dude, 24 weeks to flower these
I know.
bitches. Oh man.
Did you ever meet Old Man Blue? You gotta have met Old Man Blue. He played, you know who Old Man Blue is.
Yeah.
He played softball with me. He used to come over and he had this white beard. He looked like the dude, the old man from, what's that movie?
Yeah, I think I'm starting to remember, yeah.
Santa Claus be here.
Because the other guy I pictured was him, but it
Right,
wasn't
no.
him. She was from Trailer Park, so yeah, I think I definitely met him.
Yeah. So anyways, he said when he was in Vietnam, he said the shit that he smoked made him
Man.
hallucinate.
Yeah, that's
Like
what the
straight up acid hallucinate.
I got a guy that lives in my building that says the same thing. Like he
Nah, weed, bro.
like anytime he smells me walking by or something like that. Man, you on that shit. I ain't smoked since I was in Vietnam, man. That was the last time I smoked. And then it had me seeing shit and all kind of shit that wasn't there. And man, I
Wow.
ain't touched nothing since. I said,
Yeah, that would make me not want to touch spots.
Yeah,
Fucking
my dad paranoid, but a lot of that had to do with him living a shit life. Blunts in real shit 1-on-1.
hey, blunts and real shit.
1-on-1.
1-on-1.
Look at this shit.
Says what it do, fam?
They
What it
compress
do,
it there
fam?
because they can't have it sitting around because it's too humid and shit.
Uh-huh.
So they have to compress it like that in Thailand.
It's a brick.
Otherwise, it'll fucking mold up. He said.
Yeah, there's not. That's why they do the. That's why places do the
They
fucking
just said,
shit
like-
off their hands.
They don't have. Well, they don't do hash there.
And Thai stick. That's why they make Thai stick too. Ooh.
Shark's teeth,
Oh my God, it's ugly.
right? Shark's
Oh,
teeth,
that is
bro.
so
Zoom
ugly.
in.
I would throw this away.
Shut the fuck up.
It's the most terrible. I didn't even think it was weed. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I had to zoom in. Like, is that real buds?
Yeah, dude. I wouldn't even fucking grow that.
Yeah, that does look pretty.
Look at
They got
that.
some good shit though.
It looks rough.
Scroll this way, cause he's got the other way maybe. He's got ones that are bigger than his house. They're like fucking. It must be 40 foot tall.
Jesus.
Did you find a tall one?
Yeah.
Wow.
But that's what you're growing for. And again,
Yeah.
you in Thailand, your main focus should be concentrates.
No, that ain't even a tall one.
You know what I'm saying?
But they don't do those. They're all flower culture. They only want to do flowers.
Well, I
Look
get
at this
that.
one. See in relation to his house?
Yeah. Jesus Christ. That makes sense
It's
though.
like 20 foot above his house.
Dude, that makes sense.
That's a tree at that point.
It is. They turn into trees if you
Yeah.
do it right.
Sativas, bro.
Yeah, they just never stop.
Look at them buds. Like, how you collapse it like a fucking timber. And
I was
get
about
the
to say,
tops
do
down.
you chop it down like a tree?
For real.
But like, okay, say if you were to do that in, because you could get the same results
That's the stuff.
in Florida and other places if you had the right, if it doesn't get too hot. So you would do the same thing, but you wouldn't do it I wouldn't do it to smoke. I'd do it to make hash or something like that.
Yeah, outdoor shit just for hash around here.
Anywhere.
They light dep it though, they say in these hoop houses and shit, like this one right here. And then they can grow like hybrids.
Oh, so they can actually get good shit too.
Yeah, but he said the light never really changes. It's basically 12-12 all year. Except like after monsoon season, he said it changes for a couple months or some shit.
Seriously?
Yeah, so I was like, what?
Could you imagine?
No
You know what I
wonder
mean? That makes sense.
you're flowering shit for 24 fucking months. You could just start one every day, and at the end of 24 months or weeks, you have one done every day.
Yep.
Because the light's never changing. You could just keep planting them all year round.
Yep.
One a day, all year round.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. And they're like 60 foot like that. You're cutting them down with chainsaws.
Man.
You'll have tons of hash.
We good.
That'll make people
Puff,
hallucinate.
fast.
Puff, puff, fast.
Fuck.
Damn. That's like Costa Rica is like that. God, that would be epic.
But then it's like 82 all year and humid as hell, so it's like hard to dry it and
Well,
keep
it's a
it
peninsula. You're talking about Thailand? That's a peninsula, so it would be humid, more humid than here because it's hotter all the time.
fresh.
Yeah.
Dude was talking about
Drying
like
that shit would be a nightmare.
$5,000 an ounce. No, a pound. Maybe it was a pound.
Shut up.
Yeah. He's like, if we could get it in there,
Get
you
what?
could get even more imports. Import cannabis into their market.
Oh,
He said
because
that-
they don't have shit like this.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, because this is different.
It's
This
like
got
5,000 a
flavors.
pound.
It actually has body effect to it.
They have all sativa.
God,
And
what
the-
would it take to get it there? $1,000?
Yeah, you just get someone boat that's already going there.
No, you'd have to ship it in a
Like,
box.
I'll give
with
you
some
an extra
coffee or something.
1,000. Oh, you want to do it like that? That's what I told him. Like, bro, we ship worldwide. I'll ship it to you right now. He's like, oh, the post office is so backed up. Like, he didn't want me to ship it to him. or
Yeah,
something.
they have. I'm sure they have issues like on their side, but our side seems. to
He
be
said the
alright.
cops like are controlling all the cannabis right now, and like they take it off the ports, or they, require a huge bribe, so they're controlling the market and giving them,
Yeah, it makes sense.
cops are fucking around over there.
The cops are fucking around over here.
As they tend to do.
When
But you said they're losing all their land races. They're going like extinct because the rural areas are assimilating with the fucking foreigners and the city folk, and then they're not growing their strains no more because they're moving more towards city life.
Oh,
and
because they
shit.
can't afford to live out there.
Whatever reason.
That's usually why people leave. They can't afford the life they're
It's just a
living.
better life, yeah, in the city because they can get a
It's not
job.
necessarily. Well, that's my point. They get.
There's more
But
jobs.
if they could
Yeah,
ship their
that
shit
makes sense. Yeah,
internationally,
you can get a job.
Who?
Thailand.
I don't think anyone's letting that happen.
Not yet, but I'm saying if they could, then those jobs with those farms would be
I
useful.
think that's why the government gave out all them plants. So like, we're gonna start exporting this shit.
They should. I don't understand how it's not like part of the agenda for any country.
No, I want some shit from Morocco. Like, I need some hash. Like,
Yeah, the hash.
it's pretty much legal in Morocco. It's legal here. Why can't I get some of that? You know? The fuck?
because it's not legal over the states.
Dumbass laws.
Why?
So, it's legal in Amsterdam. Why can't I order some weed straight from the Amsterdam coffee shop? What the fuck do they care? I'm getting my weed anyway. It'll help get a little post
Especially as
office.
long as they getting paid. What
I
the
would
fuck do you
definitely
do?
not order weed from Amsterdam.
No, I wouldn't, but I'm saying why couldn't I? I would try to order some hash from Amsterdam.
Theoretically, one would think that you would be able to, being that
It's
it
legal both
is
spots.
legal in both places.
For 5 grams or less. We ain't talking a fucking
But
ton.
I mean, but also too, I guess I kind of see it because you got to think about it like this: if
Yeah,
say
but
if
not
it
the
was
I
seeds,
mean,
and say you
He'll tell
do get
me
it shipped
before.
over, and say somebody steals it or something like that,
Huh?
and then now you flooding the street with a whole new strain.
Yeah, it'll only be like 5 grams or less.
I mean, this is true.
That's the
but-
thing about cannabis that's crazy is it doesn't fucking last.
But it's just
You can't sit on it for 10 years. You can't sit on it for a year.
Yeah.
it's a chain reaction. You know how people are. I don't know. It just. I like to smoke what I like,
Uh-huh.
and I like to get high. I don't need no other. As long as it tastes good and get me high, I don't really have no issues or no qualms. All the rest is just kind of.
I know, but it's more like once the market really opens up, then it'll be. You'll be able to go buy a boutique because the thing is, I can't like growing 150s, even like those minor licenses, that's still a couple $100,000, if not $500,000, just to start a business like that. That means you have to charge stupid amounts of money, and you have to get a lot of fucking yield.
Yeah, you got
In order to
rent,
make it up.
overhead, all that bullshit. You're gonna be like a regular store at that point.
And it's going to cost you, like, you're still looking at $500,000 to start if you want,
Just a risk.
just to play. Like a pizza place is like 50 grand right now to start, depending on where you're looking. Some places even more because the rent's fucking stupid. Subway started with $1,000.
And the bet on yourself.
Yeah, but you can't bet on yourself if you can't get any fucking credit.
True. But that's one avenue.
That is one avenue.
That's Mike.
That'd be Mike.
Yeah, cutting the grass, huh?
Yeah, he said he was gonna cut the grass today.
They needed it.
Yeah, they did. It's not that much fucking grass to cut.
Alright, you have to working that shit out. Working it out. Fox, you
Working that finger.
working that finger. You
Doing it.
Did you want to go? Did you want to? I think it might be out of the theaters by now. Did you want to see Nope?
I do want to see Nope.
It might be. It might be out of the theaters.
48505. Where's 48505?
What you mean? Oh,
Someone put a
zip code.
That's what it looks like. 48 usually means a zip code.
405. That gotta be right near here. Like probably Warren or some shit.
That's not it.
Oh, fuck you know.
I don't.
You asked me, son.
I'm just guessing.
I think Warren is 226. Oh, that's Flint. Or Genesee County. Let's go up in there.
The hood.
Flint Time Brown.
He says the hood.
Hey,
That's
they're
all
watching
you
us
need
from the
to
hood.
That's all you need.
That's all you need to know.
We don't drink the water around these parts.
Man, I got a friend that he twists hair. He from Flint. I go back with him every now and then when he be going back to go visit his grandma, or used to go visit his grandma and stuff.
Is that a talent?
What's that?
Twist hair, son.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it is. Still have somebody twist your shit and have it look right.
Yeah, I don't understand how they do that shit.
Exactly.
They got like pull
If
it
it's
perfect
something
from the next
that
spot.
you got to question how to do it, it's a talent.
Yeah, no one can do that shit.
Because anything else, you should just be able to look at it and be like, oh, I can do that, and then do it. But if you got to look at it and be like, wait a minute, how the fuck do they do that?
Alright.
Because that's how I be. Every time I see when somebody walk by and their dress be so fucking neat and uniform, I just be like, oh my God. Because then you see the flip side with somebody's dress who
Your
be
big butt.
told the fuck up.
All over.
Yeah, different sizes and they be shaggy looking.
Different sizes.
That make a difference. I mean, but you know, I
He's
don't know.
from Flint, spreading the love. I'm in Cleveland now, though. That's not much better.
Yeah, that's worse.
Yeah, it's rough in
Shit.
Cleveland too.
I don't even think you can breathe the air there. Just all them factories and shit.
It's amazing how they just decimated this area and we're like, fuck it.
Yeah, at least they moved on though. They're still decimating Cleveland.
Hey, you act like this is something new.
It's not just, I know, it's everywhere. It's over time. It's like 100 years ago, 200 years ago, there might have been a city like Detroit was nothing. It's amazing to think about what cities could have become Detroit.
Tulsa
Yeah, right.
could have became another New York or another L.A.
Yeah. Could have. Or Atlanta. Or Detroit. Because again, like they're talking about taking out that interstate.
Where?
The one that took out Black Bottom.
Where's that?
375.
375 for what purpose?
To integrate back into the city and turn it into like to bring people back to the city.
To have it the black downtown again?
No, they're not going to turn it into downtown. They're going to do like they do like in other places, like around the world where they had. Like I seen one in Germany where it was like a whole highway, and then they turned it in. The whole highway got turned into basically a landscape where people walk. Like they'll turn the whole thing into a place where no one drives there anymore. It's just that's where you go hang out. It's a park. It's part of the city.
I wish Detroit would do some shit like that.
I'm serious. I thought I heard something like I saw something on TV.
Now, that would be dope if they did that, but I just don't.
Yeah.
It's not a
Stuff
community
like that.
garden.
He
It's
said
more
they
like
could have.
a little one.
yeah, but it's more like a park.
Yeah, we
like
understand what you're
repurpose
saying.
it.
That you could
'Cause
have
it's not
a
just-
community garden.
There's all kinds of places.
It'll
that
be
are
an
doing it.
open air drug trade spot, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I'll
But
go
that's
there
what they're
and sell
talking about
dope.
doing with 375.
Yeah.
Trying to repair that patch, repair that scar in the middle of the city, because there's really no need for it.
Says me who travels the daily.
Yeah, I know.
It's gonna be Detroit or damn.
I mean, it ain't necessary for me to get home. But
Hookers.
why would I not?
They have a red light district.
Would you
in there.
rather have that or something that was? Because again, you still have the bridges going across and stuff. Like it's not gonna.
I mean, I get that. I'm not saying there ain't other ways. I'm just saying, like, if you know where I live, then you know.
Yeah.
For me, 375 is like
Important. Yeah.
yes.
You'll get around it.
But that's what I said. Yeah, there are other ways.
Just go to 75.
Yeah, you could do that, or you could go to the.
Because they got that
lodge,
whole patch on the.
come around on the line.
When it goes like this, 75 this way, cuts this way, 375. This whole shit's all empty.
Yeah.
So there's a chance they might actually take and go up with 75 and go like build and kind of connect it all to the university. Like it would connect it all towards that area, and you could have a whole like section. And I don't know if this is actually going to happen. I don't know if the dude was talking out his ass, but he sounded like he knew what he was talking about.
Would you listen to a podcast or something?
Yeah, just some video about Detroit and how they're like, why Detroit, like what they're doing down there. And
Yeah, they could do a lot of different shit.
yeah, and why it got like dude was did the whole explaining why it
Expand
got to
something
the
onto that river walk or something. Like
They
that.
got the big guy.
1.8 million people in the 50s,
8 million.
in the 60s.
1.8
actually.
mil.
Yep, in the 60s.
Damn, that's almost 2 million.
Yep,
Now they're down to 500,000.
630.
Yep, just over. And 80% of that is still African American. Blackest city in the nation.
The thing
Even
is,
blacker than
you know what's
Atlanta?
crazy though? If you think about it,
Yeah.
you're
Dang.
the few percent of that black that are down in the area you're at.
Yeah.
Because most of the black people are in the places I go to, out in the outskirts. Like, because Detroit's huge,
You got Midtown full of college kids.
you know.
Yeah.
Downtown full of everybody.
Now it's getting
It's a lot of
But
like
then
Port
the
Town's got a lot
surrounding
of like young professionals.
Yeah.
Surrounding areas though, black.
That's it. As soon as you get up to about 6 Mile, McNichols, however you want to call it.
Yeah. Unless you're around the university, then it's different. Because the university is
Yeah,
That's
that's
true.
Midtown, man.
Huh?
That's Midtown. Right?
University District. No, I'm talking about where, not Wayne State,
No, not that one.
Detroit Mercy.
Oh,
That's in Cass Quarter, ain't it?
No,
Same spot.
it's up at fucking.
yeah,
it's
that
on
is-
McNichols.
he right, yeah.
Oh,
It's McNichols and Livernois.
yeah, West
And
Side.
they're bringing all that back. Like if you drive down,
West
up,
Side's always been nicer though.
if you drive up Livernois right now, almost all the spots that are like in that shopping district or that fashion district that was there, are almost all of them are filled up. They're starting like there's restaurants all up and down.
Okay.
It's like all kinds of different shit going in there. So
Let me find
all
out.
this Weed money.
They revamped it for bike riding,
We got tourists
Like they
coming
put-
to Detroit to buy weed.
So they got bike lanes.
bike lanes. But then as soon as you get south of the fucking 6 Mile, it's like, eh. But McNichols on the west side of, they're working on that too. They took it down to 2 lanes and they put a bike lane all the way down and parking, so you can like actually park, go into a store, come out and like.
Right.
Because there's another university down at fucking what the fuck is that road?
Michigan Avenue. And
Nah, the next one over. I can't remember it. I always take it to Wyoming. I think it's
Oh,
Wyoming.
Wyoming, yeah.
Anyways, there's just like a Christian Catholic college that's real fancy over there too, right on 6 Mile.
You a DJ as well?
No, UAD is the one I was talking about.
Oh, that is right. We were talking about that while ago. I don't know. I'm trying to think.
It doesn't have anything to do with Detroit. It's something different. It's like a Catholic thing. It's like I've never heard of it until I saw it. It's one of those ones you drive by where it's like
Real
you're like, oh wow, what is this? Are we in fucking Birmingham? On that corner.
Where's it at? Wyoming and 6?
I think it's Wyoming. Because Wyoming's the next one over.
Yeah, one of those
Yeah,
that go
man.
down there.
Got me.
It's probably some Muslim shit, bro.
No, it's not. It's a Christian. It's Catholic. Oh, it's definitely Catholic. It's definitely maybe not Catholic, but it's definitely some kind of Christian.
Yeah, Baptist or some kind of
Yeah,
shit
some
like
kind of
that.
shit like that.
Yeah. Christian shit.
Wait. Oh, you both are in here. Okay, never mind. Haha. Just let them out. I was trying to make sure they weren't out there.
You're gonna get whipped with the weed whip.
Alright, look at your butt.
Fuck around out there.
Alright. Oh, wow, that's funny. Oh, don't forget. Oh, hold on. If you're coming,
Like and subscribe.
like and
sons of
subscribe. But
bitches.
if you're coming to Cure Cup, the
Michigan Cure Cup, come to Ebb and Flow tent.
Ebb and Flow tent,
We're gonna have some free cookies.
free cookies, but we'll also be doing a live show there probably, and we'll be doing a live show there, and we'll basically, if you want us to try any of your shit and you're there, we will.
Meet up.
We'll,
At noon.
we'll smoke it for you.
Yeah, we'll do some other fucking shows. You can tell them when to meet up with you and shit.
Yeah, oh yeah, we got time. Because Rudy will be back soon.